Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to talk about quantifiers that are used to countable nouns. In previous video, we talked about quantifiers so that we use for uncountable nouns. So this video is all about countable nouns. So in order to identify countable nouns, you need to raise a question, that is how many. For uncountable nouns, the question word is how much. For countable nouns, how many. If you use the question how many, you will get to identify the countable nouns. Look at the definition of. So we use quantifiers to emphasize the nouns or give information about nouns. Right? This is the definition of quantifiers. So look at the examples. I bought some books. Here books means plural countable and some is a quantifier. So it is giving information. Right? How many books? Some books. Many houses are there in my village. How many houses? Many houses. So you can say houses are there in my village. If you add quantifier, which means you are giving extra information about nouns, many houses, right? She didn't get any gifts. So in this example, gifts means plural countable. So any is a quantifier. Some, many, any, these are quantifiers that are used to countable nouns. And there are some quantifiers that are used both for uncountable and countable nouns. I'll make a separate video on that, okay? I hope these three examples are clear, right? Some, many, any, these are quantifiers. And books, houses, gifts, these are plural countable nouns. You cannot say some book, many house, right? So after some, many, we have to use plural countable noun. So we'll see some more examples. A couple of examples. He had several problems. Here problems means plural countable. You can say 2 problems, 3 problems, 10 problems. These are countable nouns. Several means is a quantifier. Several problems. It is giving information about nouns. On your birthday, you get a couple of gifts from friends. Here gifts means plural countable. A couple of is a quantifier and it is used before plural countable noun. You cannot say a couple of gift. Several problem. After several, some, a couple of, many, we have to use plural countable noun. I have few shirts to wear. Here shirts means so which I usually wear. I have few shirts to wear. Shirts means plural countable. I can say 2 shirts, 10 shirts, 100 shirts, or 10 gifts, 100 gifts, 1000 gifts, right? In a library, hundreds of textbooks are available. Here textbooks means plural countable and hundreds of is a quantifier used before countable nouns. You cannot say hundreds of textbook. No, you have to use plural countable noun. I hope this is clear. You can say thousands of textbooks and 10 lakhs of textbooks, right? A lot of cows are here in my village. Here cows means plural countable and a lot of is a quantifier. It is giving information about nouns. How many cows? A lot of cows. How many textbooks? Hundreds of textbooks. How many shirts? Few. How many gifts? A couple of. How many problems? Several. We have to raise the question how many. That's how you will be able to identify countable nouns. In your area, lots of monkeys are there. How many monkeys? Lots of monkeys. You cannot say how much monkeys or how much cows. That is a wrong usage. We have to use the question word how many to identify countable nouns. Lots of is a quantifier used before plural countable noun. Lots of monkeys are there. I hope this is clear, right? We'll see some more examples, okay? The more you discuss examples, you better understand the concept easily. So look at intensifiers. Very, so, to, and the article a. These are intensifiers. So we use these intensifiers before few and many. You can say very few books, so few books, too few books, a few books, very many people, so many people, too many people, and very, so, too. These are degree of adverbs. We use these degree of adverbs before nouns, before adjectives, before adverbs. So I'll make a separate video on that. Okay, this video is all about countable nouns. Very, so, to are intensifiers used before quantifiers, sometimes after quantifiers. So I already told you, for countable nouns and uncountable nouns we have separate quantifiers. Before quantifiers we use these intensifiers. So why do we use intensifiers? What is the use of them? Even if you don't use intensifiers, that is completely perfect. You don't have to use intensifiers. But if you want to make quantifiers stronger or weaker, then use intensifiers. So we'll discuss examples to understand, okay? Then you will be able to know when to use intensifiers and why, okay? We'll get into examples first. Here are 7 examples. I have a few friends, which means the sentence is positive because I use the article a before the quantifier few. Whenever you use the article a before few or little, that sentence is positive. So remember this in your mind. Ashok will buy very few apples. Today, so few people have come to the class. She has few dresses to wear. Here, apples, people, dresses, these are plural countable nouns. And look at the quantifier few and have used intensifiers very, so. Here, suppose if I tell you Ashok will buy few apples, which means the sentence is negative, means very, like we can easily count apples, like 2 or 3 apples Ashok will buy. Here by using intensifiers very, so, which means you are making the noun weaker. Few apples means negative sentence. Very few apples means negative. Again negative. So few people means negative. Very few people means again negative. So by using intensifiers, you are making the quantifiers weaker, right? So whenever we use intensifiers before, like intensifiers like very, so, to, before few and little, so you are making quantifiers weaker or stronger. That is the definition of using very, so, to. Kishore has very many friends. Sashi reads so many books. Too many people on the road. Here people, books, friends, these are plural countable nouns. And many is a quantifier that is used to countable nouns. Very, so, to. These are intensifiers. Very many people, so many people, too many people. So these intensifiers are making quantifiers stronger. Too many people means we cannot count. So many people means again just increasing the percentage, right? Increasing the percentage of books and people. I hope this is clear. So this is all about countable nouns. If you like the content, please like, subscribe and share it to your friends. So I'm going to make another video about countable and uncountable nouns. Thanks for watching.